Hello, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This reading is going to be for you. And today we are going to be doing a messages from Spirit reading. So, whatever messages that Spirit would like to come out for you will show up in this reading today. So, I am just going to get started with the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. This will give us an overall idea of what Spirit would like you to focus on. The overall energy of the message that Spirit has for you. Okay. And anything else? No. Alright, so envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. Yep. You also have worry at the back of the deck. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, so there is something you're envious about, obviously. This envy card came out, and it has to do with success, I think, of how you are doing in your life. Um, that it's that energy I get when, like, you kind of see maybe people in your social circle um, kind of progressing more than you. So maybe they're very stable in their job while you do not have a stable job. They have family and kids while you do not have a family and kids. And so that could be a point of contention for you. um, you might be feeling bad about yourself as well, just because, oh, I should be on their level, but I'm not on their level. Because, like, especially if um, if you were like, if you grew up together, that kind of thing, where, like, you went to elementary school, like, um, you've been through it with these people, and, like, you're supposed to be on the same level, and then all of a sudden, like, there's like a huge gap between you. And um, I do want to say that gap is perceived as well, because, as this card does say, you are the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So there are different challenges, different lessons that you need to learn here in your journey of life. So maybe um, that's what's happening. Like, this person that has, a good stable job, and, um, kids, family and kids. Um, those could be the lessons that they have to learn right now, while you are just learning other things, and that's perfectly okay. That is no fault on of your own. Um, yeah, there's um, yeah, you wouldn't race different animals, right? You wouldn't race a turtle and a dog. You wouldn't enter them in the same race, and that is basically what's happening here. So you just have different challenges. You just have um different lessons to learn, and that is perfectly okay. All right, and that's definitely where this worry card comes in as well, because you are worrying too much about how other people are, how other people are doing. And so Spirit is definitely saying you need to focus on yourself right now. In fact, even this envy could be a lesson for you as well. Just the fact that you're seeing people go um they're getting what you want, actually. And they it's just putting you in a bad place, because, oh, they have what I want. I should be in the same place as them, because, we grew up together. When we did I did the same exact things as them, you know. Um, so that could be a lesson for you, just finding happiness and gratitude in what you have now. And, like I always say, easier said than done, because it's not always easy. Um, yeah. And I'm not saying squash your emotions either. Don't push them into the back of the closet. I want you to recognize this feeling of envy, and ask yourself, um, what do I have that they don't? What are they envious of for me? They could, like, if this person has, their job, like, it may look stable, but, it could be suffocating them. So that's where you might have more freedom in your life. um, you might just be enjoying your job more. Like, some people just put out, it's like social media, they put out the best part of themselves on social media, but you never see all the negatives, right? um so that's exactly what could be happening here. So you could be envying, just this small aspect of themselves. You could be envying, like, oh, I wish I had their life and stuff like that, but truth is, you probably don't want their life. um like, they could just be pulling off this perfect illusion of a perfect life. And that's just it. It's just an illusion. And so, I do feel that spirit is really wanting you to embrace what you currently have right now, especially when it comes to comparing yourself to other people. So that is not what we want. Also just saw 555 on the camera timer. So, I do see big changes coming into your life, just because the 555 showed up. So big changes can be coming into your life, um, and you won't even have to have this envy anymore. But it's definitely a good idea to identify these feelings, and then um, find a way to cope with them. We don't want to squash them away, just because if you, like, put them aside in a closet somewhere, it's just going to explode eventually with all the repressed emotions that you have. And so it's very important to feel this energy and take steps on how to deal with it. Get some healthy coping mechanisms. Okay, so we can do that with the tarot right now. We can ask how to deal with the envy. When I learned how to shuffle. Okay. Okay, so let's see. How can you better deal with this envy? Because this envy, if you don't deal with it, it's just going to eat you up inside. So it's very important to deal with it in a healthy way. So don't let it consume you, but also don't just put it away somewhere. Don't just sweep it under the rug. Okay, so we have 6 of Wands. Okay, so that um there is definitely victories that you have, especially over um whatever you're envious of, whoever you're envious of. You definitely have some victories over them. And so spirit is definitely wanting you to look at the victories that you currently have, the victories that you have done, and that is what's going to help you really get over this envy. Maybe even just oh, the sun is on the back of the deck. So yes, definitely, it's just this message of being grateful for what you have done, what you have achieved, and being happy, being just living your best life with what you currently have. Again, easier said than done, right? But I guarantee you, there are definitely victories, achievements that you have done over, what these people have. And, you know, no achievement is too small either. I do want to stress that. Um, you know, it's just like this card says, everyone has their own different challenges. You could be doing something that is not necessarily a challenge for you, but it's a challenge for the people that you are envious about. And so yes, there is definitely this energy of just be grateful for what you have, and this envy that you have is going to melt away, and you are going to be in such a better place when this worry goes away and this envy. You are going to have the energy of the sun. You are going to be bright, you're going to be shining, you're going to attract so much abundance towards you. Okay, so let's do shadow work. The spirit wants you to focus on. Okay, yes, okay, that makes sense. So we have prejudice, What if you are categorized into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are? So that's exactly what you could be doing when you're thinking about these people you are envious of. They could they could be just going through struggles that you don't know about, to the point where they're even envious of you, right? And you also have egocentric. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. So again, um, their lives aren't perfect. They're whoever you're envious of, their lives are not perfect. And I bet if you talk to them, they would like want to switch lives with you, just because, they're just, it's just not the same. Everyone has different challenges, and you know, some challenges are more suited to other people. Some challenges, like, they're hard for you, but they're going to be easy for them. And so it's like, oh, I wish I had your life instead. That's kind of the idea that I'm getting here. So yeah. Mm. Okay. So I think those are all the messages I have for you today. Um, but yes, definitely take things into perspective here. Take things into a different perspective. Maybe even if you're envious of someone and they're close to you, it may be worth it to actually listen to what they have to say. It may be worth it just to see, like, oh, is your life actually that good? So um, just um, celebrate your own victories and know that no one's life is perfect. And I do really hope that you understand your own value and your own worth. And yeah, just just know all of your little achievements, really add up. And your little achievements could be big achievements for other people. So especially the people that you are envious of. So keep that in mind when you're going forward with whatever this envy is, whatever you're envious of, um, whatever you're worried about, especially when it comes to growth. Because you could see, like, you might see people like going farther ahead in life than you, and then that's when you start questioning, well, like, what um could I have done differently? And the answer is nothing. The answer is you are where you need to be right now, and that is okay. You have your victories, you have your achievements, and Spirit wants you to know that you have been on the right path this whole time. Okay? So just take that into perspective. Okay, so that is all. Well, I have. Okay, what is grammar? Okay, whatever. Those are all the messages I have for you today. So, if you like this reading and you'd like to claim it and it resonated with you, I'd really like it if you left a like and a comment, as well as subscribing if you haven't. Um, you can also share this with other Capricorns that you feel may benefit from this reading. And yeah, if you need a personal reading, there's a link in the description that will tell you how to get one. And I believe that is it. So, best of luck to you. Best of luck um, in achieving what you want, what you're envious of. All of these things that you're envious of. I hope you gain them too. And yeah, and I hope you realize your own worth and your own value, even if you don't necessarily see it right now. But yeah, so I hope you guys do great. Okay, so best of luck to all of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.